What is up, guys? This is PwnsaurusRex, and today we're going to be talking about Sundaeswap. Specifically, we're going to be talking about the latest update and what they're going to be doing about the ISO and staking pools and what is currently going on and what we have to look forward to. I was hoping to wait until the Dex actually released and the ISO pools were up and I could just cover that, but I waited and waited and waited, and the time has gone by and it still isn't released, so I decided it's time to make another video and get moving on with my life and our lives. Let's cover some stuff that matters. So, at any rate, take a second to subscribe, like the video, and let's get going. All right, guys, so here we are at the weekly technical progress update 19 of October 31st, written by the Sundaeswap team October 31st. All right, so the specific things that I want to point out to make the video quick before I read off the rest of this to the people who would like it read is this is what they're doing. Okay, but we are aiming to hand off to the auditors this week. They want to hand off to the auditors. Okay, so let's go to the end, because they want to hand off to the auditors this week, but our roadmap to launch now looks like this. Hand a final version of the smart contracts to the auditors, launch a public testnet, selecting participating stake pools for the ISO, conclude our public testnet, finish the audit, and potentially address any issues found in the audit. Launch the Dex and the ISO at the same time. All right, guys, so they want to go to the auditors this week. And once that's done, they want to fix it, and then they want to get the staking pools, and they want to release the Dex and the ISO at the same time. So nothing's changed there. We knew that they wanted to launch the Dex and the ISO at the same time, but it's good to hear that they're going to be sending it off to audit this week, and that they plan to fix any issues they find, which is absolutely amazing. Based off of this timeline, I'm hoping that the earliest this could probably release is probably the middle of November, end of November. And I mean, possibly the beginning of December at the earliest. So we've got like the mid to beginning of December as the earliest window, because I think it would probably take a couple weeks to audit. And then of course it's going to take a couple weeks to fix. Which would put us into about December. So that's my estimate, guys. So anyway, let's for the people who want to have it all read, let's read it out. And for those that don't, thank you so much for stopping by, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, guys, so this week the front-end team worked on integrating additional wallets, building out the ISO dashboard, translation, error stating, handling, and writing Selenium tests to test the product end-to-end. They also worked on integrating with a new set of back-end APIs that the infrastructure team built. The infrastructure team continued to flesh out the APIs used for statistic rollups such as weekly trading volume. The smart contract team worked on a huge number of things this week: protocol upgrades, the script which will mint the Sundae token, the treasury contact which will control the community-owned supply of Sundae, and a few others. At this point, we are feature complete on the smart contracts, and we have a large battery of end-to-end tests which can execute against the blockchain directly. We continue to expand that test suite, but we are aiming to hand off to the auditors this week, after we are done with the final internal code review with the whole team. The research and development team lent their efforts to the smart contract this week, as well as several improvements and additional checks on the end-to-end testing framework from last week. Our roadmap to launch now looks like this: hand in the final version of the smart contracts to the auditors, launch a public testnet, select participating stake pools for the ISO, conclude the public testnet, finish the audit, and potentially address any issues that found in the audit, and launch the Dex and the ISO at the same time. So there we go, guys. That is it, read straight from the horse's mouth, which is the Sundaeswap team, and that is what is currently going on in this world. So guys, please, down in the comments below, let me know of any other Dexes you know of that are in this race so that I can check those out. As well as let me know what you think or what you know about Sundaeswap, and any information, insider information, would be greatly appreciated. All right, guys, if I don't see you in the comments below, I'll see you in the next video.